All right, preface. If these words make your ears bleed, just know that I intended to carve this poem across my wrists with every razor blade I ever stared at longer than they deserved. But when I bared my soul to the page, I was shocked. The words had been carved across my body for years and they still weren't finished. When you write without thinking, sometimes you accidentally write the poem your subconscious has been writing for decades. End preface. See, I was 4 years old when I misspelled my first word. I was erasing it when you looked at me and said, just cross out the letters and keep moving. I said, it's gonna look messy that way. You screamed at me for not listening and then you stormed off. That was the first time you taught me how to lower my standards to make life easier. It's also the last time I ever wanted to do homework again. See, I'm not grateful for that. A lot of things come natural to me. Life is not one of them. You see, I am an ungrateful child. Some people dreamed of having parents. I dreamed of being an orphan. At least they had a chance at something better. I questioned my ADD. I think my mind just wanted to shorten my childhood, so itself set to fast forward and it got stuck. You see, being raised by you was a repetitious quest for silver linings. And I know there were good times, but an ocean of good memories can be swallowed easily by a puddle of bad ones. You see, I remember you've called me the N-word more than you've ever said the L-word to me. I'm not grateful for that. I wish you actually would have said those words to me more, so I could have grown numb to them as an adult, the same way you helped me become numb to belts and knuckles. At least that helped me survive Puerto Rico, where the natives kept trying to fight me to prove I wasn't the badass you and mom told everybody I thought I was. Me, paralyzed from reacting to the fists of strangers, all I can see was your face behind them, and I'd smile because I know you hit harder. But comparing violence to words is comparing bullets to nuclear bombs. The journey of a mental beating is longer than a physical one, and some children never make it back. But I'll confess you some secrets. One, sometimes I'd fake crying just to get you to leave me the fuck alone. And I'd get back to playing video games with my friends because I know with every belt, every fist, every word slicing through flesh, you just wanted to feel like you accomplished something. And my tears gave you that. Two, did you know you can find money faster when you're paying for drugs than when you're paying for bills? Especially with your wallet lying around. Nah, I wasn't an angel, but I wasn't the demon you convinced me I was either. But when words cauterize a child's nerve endings, they become inhibitionless. And it makes things like shoplifting feel like an orgasm while driving a race car. 3, before you thought me a junkie, my addictions were kung fu movies, comic books, and music. Back in those days, I had more headphones than friends. The things that evict you from the inside of my mind, the place where you don't pay rent but run up the bills until bankruptcy. I guess that's your payback for me doing it to you all these years. Or was it the other way around? Shit, I heard children are priceless. Or was it expensive? Fuck, my mind is so used to dumping memories in self-defense that I can't hold on to the memories I need. Too much of my energy is spent relearning things I should not be re-forgetting. I promised myself I would never write a stereotypical daddy doesn't love me poem, but this is not a writing exercise. It's a writing exorcism. You see, I was fresh out the shower at Abuelita's house when you said, oh, he ain't got much under there. My response was, well, like father, like son. I guess that's why I came out so short. And the way you reacted told me that you have never been laughing with me. See, for every child that's ever challenged their dad to a fight, what you don't understand is a lot of them are just tired of being told they're worthless by someone who's not supposed to lie to them. But words take longer to fight back from when they're disguised as friendly fire. And when this 5'5" Civil War that you created took one too many bullets and had these 22s in your face, you wanted peace. I chuckle at this backwards world where some people respect you only after you disrespect them. You see, peace comes from where their heart is. And the last time I slept somewhere I was loved enough to call home, I was still a fetus. It's also the last place I regretted moving out of. Now, I'm sure you remember things different. After all, history is written in ink, but it's documented in pencil. If we haven't talked in a while, it's because my time is preoccupied with fixing those firstborn errors you programmed me with. You see, poetry is my therapy. This page is my doctor. This pen draws my confessions. There's an angry 4-year-old on paper, straitjacket made of memories, black hole eyes, begging for help, arms stretched out, and I let him drown into the page. I say, I'm sorry. I've carried you for so long. I'm shook that I can't be myself without you, but I'm better now. Suicide's my sparring partner, and I'm plenty in shape now. I wake up every day, look in the mirror, and I say, I am not a piece of shit, no matter what my parents have told me. My sister knows what I mean. You see, I am not a piece of shit, no matter how hard I try to be.